So graduation is a time for celebration. For the guests today, family members, friends, partners, we just finished a 20 weeks program. So during the last 20 weeks, the 16 participants learned how to become coaches. This program is very demanding, requires a lot of work during these 20 weeks, and follows the guidelines by the International Coaching Federation. And this program allows people, after getting 100 hours and getting your accreditation, the possibility to work as professional coaches, and this practice make a big difference in the world. I was telling people that I got my family members to become coaches, and my goal was not necessarily for them to be professional coaches, but to use their skills, the coaching skills that allow us to be effective at listening, at communicating, at building trust and being present. And I think these coaching skills are life skills. And when we are able to implement and practice these skills, we can have better quality of lives. So I wanna celebrate, recognize everyone. Everybody finished with all of your assignments. You read the books, you finish your practices with your clients, you participate actively in the program, you meet your mentor coaches, you send recordings for them to give you feedback. And I am very pleased that you all finished with all of the assignments. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to invite the graduates just to share for a couple of minutes how has been this experience.
So hello, everyone. And I will say to you, I've not said this in our class, but now that we're all together in parting ways, I'll say namaste. The divinity in me salutes and acknowledges the divinity in you. And I think I would be remiss if I did not use this opportunity to speak to those people who are just joining to see what it's about. So I'm all about what's in it for you. So we've learned systemic coaching that broadened our horizons. We've learned about coaching in general and safe spaces and the language and the pursuit of happiness. So this can help in relationships. It can help when you're just talking to people, but it also helps you be a good friend and coach because it hones your listening skills and how to be present in a space and be comfortable and love silence. So that's a little bit about what you'll get out of this program. I can promise you, Damien did not pay me to say that. And throughout, there are different avenues that he takes to make sure that it's a full-bodied program for the wine drinkers. This is a full-bodied, well-aged program. And for my smokers, it's a good smoke wrapped in a Nicaraguan cigar, okay? So I'm trying. But this is what you get from this, right? It's layers of flavors. So that's what I got. Congratulations to all the graduates. Good luck to you. And let us go forth and prosper.
Thank you.
So way back when, this summer when we started this program, Damien, you used in describing coaching, I think the phrase something like, good coaching is about provoking awareness. And I got really stuck on that term provoking because the educator in me just, that sort of agitation, it sounded pretty aggressive. And now 20 weeks in, I feel like provoking is the perfect term. Because what I have felt in myself are these seismic shifts made possible by coaching. And these shifts have happened over the last, too many to count, over the last 20 weeks in this big breakout space, in one-on-one conversations and small group chats, and with my mentor coach, Belinda, who, when she says jump, I feel like I have to say how high. She was amazing. And lastly, Damien, I just want to thank you too. This is a crazy time that we're living in, and what you managed to do over Zoom in creating this level of intimacy since the summer for this group is remarkable. I felt like all last year I struggled to teach across this technology, and you make it look very easy and impactful. So thank you everyone for one of the most enjoyable experiences I can remember. I appreciate you all.
I came into this really struggling professionally in my life, and as part of the coaching process, when you enter into this process, you become a coachee as well. And if I never coach anyone again, which of course I will, but if I didn't, the awareness that this provoked in me in my life, and sorry, I'm going to get a little emotional.
Okay.
The sort of re-blossoming of my own passion because of the work that I was able to do, both with my coach and also just in my mentor coach groups. I mean, in these little 20-minute sessions, I was brought to some really incredible insights. So I want to thank my little mentor coaching group, and you, Damien, for just leading us so thoughtfully, and I across the whole group, my feeling was everyone that I got to speak with, we were all really crispy around the edges. Like, this has not been an easy year, but even if I was tired, it was never hard to come here because I knew I was going to just be in a space of real joy and awareness. And I always left feeling more energized. So thank you all so much for creating this fabulous space. And I will miss you all. And I hope we cross paths again. So thank you.
One of my favorite places to be is a library or a bookstore. I just get this kind of frisson of excitement sometimes, and time slows down, and I just almost get goosebumps of looking at all the things on the shelves and how many books and stories there are, and how little time, but how much has been written. And when I started coaching, when the sessions go well, I get the same feeling, but instead of a book, it's a person. And if I can stay out of it and just listen, their story kind of comes tumbling out in a way that I've never experienced before. And it connects me to the world. It definitely connects me to that person, but I feel more of a part of society through this ability to connect. And I have to thank the coaching curriculum for giving me the ability and the chance to feel that, and that's not going to stop.
What came to my mind this moment is really the word gratitude. So I'm very thankful to share this journey with all of you, this tremendous group under you, the masterful guidance from Damien, and all the participants for my learning, the mentor coach, the coach, and my clients. They helped me tremendously as well.
I don't know how to thank all of you. This has truly been a life-changing journey. And as for a group of 4, I don't understand. Damien must have this intuitive sense, because the way he grouped us together was such a gift. Our small group was such a gift. And Alicia, our mentor coach, is just a gem. She's helped me so remarkably. And as a group, each and every one of you is just a stellar human being. And that's because of Damien, that he's drawn all of these incredibly talented, intelligent, passionate, loving, kind people who truly care. Damien has drawn all of you to him, and that says so much about him and his heart. Damien just radiates with a true love for humanity, and you're the very first person who's made Zooming fun. Everybody hates Zoom, but the first session I said, Damien makes Zoom fun. I felt like I was at a party and we were all dancing, and then I found out you're from Argentina. So I said, okay, now it all fits. You make Zoom a party, but most of all, you've made it this really soul-searching, life-changing journey, and I have no idea what I'm going to do without all of you. So I really hope we all stay in touch.
Thank you. And thank you for the feedback, but the magic really happened between each other. I think the magic of this program is the interaction, the commitment, your presence. As your guests can see, you're very present and committed. So what makes this program great is really people being committed to do the work that they needed to do. And here the work, what we are using is ourselves, it's our lives. So we bring our lives to exploration. And through that process, we develop skills so we can work and support others to be more effective, to accomplish their goals.
I'm like emotional. I'm upset that this is ending, but I'm so excited for the next steps. I'm just really thankful to you all just to hold space for me and yeah, allowing me to just be me and just to be here. Damien, you're such an amazing teacher and an amazing coach. Thank you for all your wisdom. Lily.
20 weeks have been humbling because, you know, I've learned so much about things like silence, because I didn't use silence that much in my life. And I found out just through being together, being in our little cohort and sharing experiences and feeling what that can do for someone just to be heard, to give them the space to say what's on their mind. So silence was a big word for me. And I agree with what you've said, Damien, from the very beginning, from the very start, that what we're learning here today will set us up really for the rest of our lives, no matter what we do, whether we go into using coaching skills as a livelihood, you know, the ripple effect with others, but the ripple effect with our family and friends on a day-to-day basis, I think is one of the biggest gifts coming out of this program.
And what I so appreciated about this experience was this opportunity to connect. And when I say connect, I mean both connect with myself and things that were missing, and recognizing things that were missing in my own life, connecting with my small group every 4 weeks with Janelle and Sam and Craig, connecting with this larger group of people every week, and then taking that connection out to the people that we were reaching to coach. I'm appreciative for the structure, Damien, that you put together that made it feel like it was all achievable, and that you were, it never felt overwhelming. It always felt warm and accepting, and it made you want to be here. Grateful for the opportunity. I'm grateful for the tools that I'm taking for my own work personally, and I'm grateful for the tools that I'm taking in the work that I'll be doing with other people in the future. And
I have to admit, I actually signed up for this course without a lot of thought, and glad I did, because it's been an amazing ride. And a huge thank you to my cohort group, Craig, JT, and Janelle. I have laughed, I have cried. Y'all have helped me reach important milestones in my life, and I had no idea how much I was going to learn about myself. And I am really, really, really thankful and grateful for this experience. So thank you.
And how coaching has helped me not only in building my own confidence and kind of being more comfortable with what I do know and kind of what I aspire to know is coaching helped me think about everything from the lens of curiosity, as Damien has said very many times before. Particularly in the last 20 months for everyone has not been the easiest, and realizing that everyone has their own stories and it's shaped who they are and how they show up or how they don't show up. And so coaching has gifted me not only with being comfortable with silence, but also approaching everyone and their stories and their journeys with curiosity and holding judgment, and kind of really teaching yourself to be present in that moment to that person and what they need at that time. So that is an incredibly great tool to have, particularly as a young professional, as I begin my journey in more depth. So I really am grateful. And